It's Monday morning, July 29, 2019. Carol and I were lying in bed. GMA had just started a little bit after 7. We heard a gigantic crash outside. We didn't know what had happened. And this is what happened. That gigantic, and I mean gigantic, tree outside Rachel's bedroom on the corner of the house fortunately fell in a northwesterly direction away from the house, but took out our cable TV line. Our power is still on and our landline, but this is major. We have called PSNH to come down here and get the branches off the wires and reconnect things. This is going to be a major tree removal job. This is the biggest tree on our property, I think. Just unbelievable. This looks like some scene from Jurassic Park or something. This is crazy. If you look closely up there, you'll see that the lines are going through there, but they're stretched and pulled away from the top of the house. My first thought now is that this could have been so much worse. It could have happened when we weren't home, when we were on vacation, in the middle of winter. But worst of all, it could have crashed down the other way and gone into the house. That would have been really bad. This is a relatively innocuous problem. Just a lot of work. They have special equipment that they can use to chop this thing up and put it through a chipper and remove the logs that are out back where the power lines are. Roots and all came up. Pretty incredible. It's a massive job, and I'm paying a pretty big price to have it done, but don't have any choice. It'll be nice to have it over with. Well, the guys are here. It's about 10:15 now, and they're getting right on it. Big stuff going on out here. This is unbelievable. Crane is amazing what it can do. Brian, the son, says this is their smaller chipper, believe it or not. Got 4 guys working here today. There's some pretty nasty ruts in the lawn. We can't do much about it. These trucks are really heavy. So we'll just deal. Like over here. Now we're getting to some of the seriously big chunks of this thing. Look at the size of that thing. Oh my God. struggling with that root ball. There it goes. You can see why they didn't want to put that through the chipper. There's all that dirt on there. Not good for the chipper. I don't know what the idea is, what they're going to do with these big pieces that they're putting on the truck. A gigantic cherry tree. I know from cutting some of this stuff with my Makita that it's fairly hard wood, so they must go through a fair number of chainsaw blades. He just backed this big truck further into this mess so they can reach some branches and logs that are in the back further. I came around from the back of the house now, and we're looking at the place where the wires came down, and that one remaining big branch there that you see right there. They're going to try to rip that out of there without damaging the cables. And I'm sure they can do it. Shaking the dirt off.
Don't take the poop out of both you two. Whoa, look at all those roots though. Oh yeah.
This is the last of the big branches out back that's got to go. I think the end is in sight now. They've got just about every big branch and even the little ones pretty much out of here and chipped up or on the log truck. We've been here about an hour and a half or so. In addition to the logs that they put on this truck as firewood, a couple of stumps on there that they can't really use for anything, so they're going to lift them out of the truck and just dump them over in the weeds beside the driveway, which is fine. They'll be in nobody's way. There goes one gigantic mess going out. To live out its days in the swampy area beside my driveway. Blowing action here to finish up and clean up the mess. A little before noon. It took them less than 2 hours to do this entire job. Pretty amazing. So as I shoot this, we're 24 hours later from when the project was completed. It's Thursday afternoon now, mid-afternoon, the 1st of August. And we are left with this gaping hole in our scenery here. And a dirt-filled hole where the root ball was for the big cherry tree. Not too happy with what's happened to the lawn. We got some nasty truck tracks in the lawn here and gouges and divots, but I'll be able to fix those on my own.